name is Peyton Marge. I am a junior at Clemson University. My BDL is Matt Paul, and I currently have $38,696.51 in sales as of 10/27/2017. Being a campus manager has helped me both personally and professionally in regards to being more confident in talking to strangers and kind of reaching out and being more confident in my selling abilities. So something as easy as reaching out and saying, hey, I work with UTs and I heard you need a t-shirt for an event. I would like to help out with that. Before, I would probably be a little freaked out by that. But as I have been working with UTs and getting some more practice in, I feel way more confident with that. I feel comfortable meeting with people that I haven't met before and setting up that meeting and kind of putting myself out there and being confident that I will also succeed when I do meet with them, which I think is a great thing to have. Another thing that it's helped me with is, again, my sales abilities and techniques. Because again, I have been learning as I go, and I learn from any mistakes I've made, or it helps me kind of learn that a relationship with your customer is also super important in building those relationships. So one thing I think that makes me an amazing campus manager is the relationships I do have with my customers, because for the most part I had to start from scratch with my customers and build that relationship, and I think that I ended up coming out with friends with these customers. And one example is when at the beginning of the year we have First Friday here at Clemson and everyone gets t-shirts and it's really important, and sadly their shirts did not come in on time, and instead of kind of being angry with me and UTs and whatever, I kind of kept Pi-Fi at bay and calmed them down, and I still have their business to this day, and I consider her one of my friends now. We talk about that all the time, and I think that being able to say I kept them after that, because I probably would have not used the company again if I were in her shoes. So I think it's pretty cool that I kept her as a customer, and I kept them calm and not as freaked out as they could have been. Another thing that I think makes me an awesome campus manager is I'm available whenever my customers need me, so I know that I will be there. If they want to text me about a shirt at 11 p.m. or 7 a.m., I respond right away and I say I'll get that started for you as soon as I wake up in the morning when the office is open, and I'm constantly trying to help them figure out designs, and I'm sending them screenshots of stuff I see on Pinterest or our new art index I've been using a lot for them. Another thing that I think sets me apart is I do help design some of their shirts. Being a graphic communications major, I kind of know how to use the Adobe suite and kind of can help them decide what design will look good, what a design could look like without the artist having to get involved, which is nice because it kind of shaves off some time from the art turnaround, so I can help them figure that out without having to wait for the artist and then decide that they don't like it, which I think is really nice for them. So two of the departments I would like to work with potentially are the art department and the sales department. Definitely the art department because I am a graphic communications major, and I love working with that creative side and being able to say, oh my gosh, like that's my design on a t-shirt. And so it'd be nice to work with them to kind of hone my skills with that and work with the Adobe suite. And I know they have those really cool iPads that I saw at summer sales, and those were awesome, and I'd love to play with those. And I would also really like to get involved with sales to kind of develop my techniques further than what I've already been doing, and kind of figure out how I can be the best CM at Clemson and maybe UTs. And I think working with the sales department would really help develop those skills further. I think I'd be a really great intern for this company because I have had previous internships in the past, and they've kind of taught me to be flexible and learn how to kind of fit into any situation. And I think pretty quickly on my toes, and I think that's something you need to be kind of good at as an intern. And I'm really excited and eager to learn more with this company because I really do love what I do as a campus manager and what University Tees does and provides for its customers. So I'd really love the opportunity to kind of get to explore this company further. And so if I were CEO of University Tees, one thing that I would kind of put into effect with the company is to maybe do some more SEO or kind of just like market our company a little more. I know we're really good and strong on Instagram, but I know a lot of people say, for instance, go on Pinterest, or the first thing they do is Google t-shirt for my draft the date mixer, or something along those lines, and it's usually Graphic Cow or South by Sea that I see. And so to make it easier for, I know everyone, it's kind of hard when they send in a design that's not from our company, and we have to be like, okay, yes, we can do this, but we have to change it. So I think it'd be great if we could somehow expand, either with some SEO or target marketing. So the first thing they do see if they Google draft a date mixer t-shirt will be a University Tees design, as opposed to the South by Sea or Graphic Cow, which I think would really help our company in regards to art and art turnaround, because the more they use our designs, the quicker we can get it back to them. So another thing I would change if I was CEO of this company is probably the boxes that we use to ship our product, only because I would just use a stronger material, I guess. So the box comes back, or comes to the customer looking a little less damaged, because I know sometimes you can't really control what the UPS driver or whatever does with the box, and if they really handle it with care. But I do know that they are pretty fragile and kind of thin, so maybe changing that material so the customer, first thing they see is a nice, crisp, clean box with their product, instead of kind of a ratty one that looks like it's been thrown around for the delivery truck. So that would be another change that I would make if I were CEO. So I have been to Cleveland before, and I loved it there. I was there for summer sales, and it was awesome, and I would love to work there this summer. I think it'd be a great opportunity, both personally and professionally, because I personally don't know anyone that lives in Cleveland, so it'd be fun to kind of meet new people. And well, I do know people. I obviously know University Tees people, but still, other than that, it would be awesome to meet some new people, kind of market myself in a different part of the States, and kind of network in the new area and get my name. And I think that'd be awesome to do that in Cleveland.
I started working with Peyton as t-shirt chair for Pi Phi this year, and it's been really great, and she's been so helpful with everything we've come across so far this semester. For instance, we had a back order for our philanthropy shirts, and she was so helpful coming up with a solution for that for our chapter members that ordered the back ordered size, and like kept everything calm when I could have totally freaked out that we wouldn't get the shirts on time for our event. But she calmed me down, and she made it a great experience, and she really helped me out there. And she was also really helpful when we were trying to figure out how to give proceeds to our philanthropy with this shirt. So it's been really awesome working with her this semester. Honestly, being our first year on campus, I was really stressed out not knowing what to do for t-shirts, because I really wanted to make it a great year, because our girls haven't really had t-shirts. But Peyton's made it really enjoyable to work with her and to work with UTs, and I would recommend her to anyone.
We've had like a few incidents where I've had some stickers and buttons delivered and they weren't packaged the correct way, but she ended up taking it upon herself, and she individually packaged them all for me and bagged and tagged them.
My sorority, Pi Beta Phi, recently started working with Peyton to design, print, order all of our t-shirts, We got quotes from 5 different companies over the summer, and we decided that UT's was the best price for the quality of shirts. So we began working with Peyton on our First Friday shirts. This was the first order of shirts that we had gotten through UT's. We were really, really excited about them. It was our first time participating in First Friday at Clemson, because this is only our 3rd semester being on campus. So we ordered the shirts with enough time for them to get in the day before First Friday happened. And I had gotten an email notification that day, it was a Thursday, saying that the shirts would be delivered that day. So I waited at home. Everyone else was painting the banner for First Friday. I waited at home for the shirts, and they got delivered, but they ended up being the wrong shirts. The shirts that we got were supposed to go to a school in New York, and our shirts got delivered to that school. Because of the timing of when they got delivered and when we found out, we weren't able to overnight them to Clemson and get them in time for First Friday. And at Clemson, the culture for First Friday is that every sorority has their own specific t-shirt for the event. So us being the new sorority on campus and not having a shirt was heartbreaking. It would make us look really bad, look like we weren't prepared, and could really affect how the rest of the campus views us, as stupid as that is, because we don't have a t-shirt and it wasn't really our fault. But there would be no way for us to convey that was our fault. And Peyton, she was super, super understanding of the entire debacle. She immediately, as soon as she found out that the shirts were the wrong ones, started working with her boss to figure out how to get these shirts to us in time. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the shirts in time. We got them on Saturday, and First Friday was obviously on Friday. Thankfully, First Friday actually ended up getting rained out, so it was not too big of a deal, but Peyton still understood that had that not been the case, it would have been really, really bad just for us as a chapter. But she was really, really supportive, really encouraging, really just on top of it, communicating with me 24/7 about what was going on, where the shirts were, when we were going to get the shirts, and how to deal with paying for the shirts and getting all of that squared away. Peyton was super helpful. I really, if we had anyone else, I don't know if it would have worked out as well for us. The chapter was very understanding of the situation, and we did not get any negative feedback from what happened. They were really happy to finally receive the shirts when they did,